Hello folks, so I have no makeup on today because I don't know why, I didn't want to. It's really, and you guys know it's still really hard, so I was like, what's the point of that? But I also have this really cool manicure that I did to myself. Link will be below or on the screen somewhere, so you can like check it out. I'm not even kidding, like the actual video is probably somewhere between like 3 and 4 minutes, I would assume. It's not edited yet, so I mean, this is going up after that, but, well, it's importing. I figured I'd film. But this manicure took me probably close to an hour and a half to do because my hand, it gets a really bad tremor in it. And so, like, let me just give an example. Holding something, like, my hand, like, shakes, right? So I'm, like, shaking and trying to paint my nail, and it's so bad. So that's what I'm sure the average person could do in like no time flat. It's just like whatever. Go watch it. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I have this headband on because I didn't feel like doing my hair. See how it's insane. I got these when I was like still in the hospital and my head was shaved and I didn't want everything showing, so I bought these headbands from our dens and they were like $5 for $10 or whatever, and they're like open up wide. But the only thing I find is that, like, I'm not trying to be offensive, but I find that when I wear these, everyone seems to think that I have cancer. I guess because it covers my whole head. I don't know, but every person that I've seen while wearing one has been like, oh my god, do you have cancer? And I'm like, no, I just wear these headbands. What? My brain is confused by what you say to me. Anyways, I'm shitting. Okay, so did do my hair, so I figured, put on a headband. And then I have these like weird like Krusty the Clown poofs, but that's all good, right? So I'm sure you saw by the title of this video that I'm starting a new series. And I thought that I would start with this one because, well, because it's the intro and intros are cool, and to tell you about it. So basically, I was at a like family barbecue dinner thing at my aunt's house, and all my aunts and cousins and stuff that were there were like, well, you should do it into, I have such a butt chin in this video. I guess it happens. Sidetracked. What is this? That's like a duck. Quack, quack, quack. What does it have to do with being sidetracked? I don't know. Anyways, so, getting back to it. I was at this barbecue. My aunt's like, you should do a vlog. You should make a vlog channel about your, like, being in the hospital and your brain surgery and all that stuff. And, like, the upcoming things that are going to happen, what's going to happen, so on and so forth. And I was like, well, that's a good idea. But I don't want a whole channel dedicated to that. I mean, I have this channel. I have my art channel, which you can subscribe to if you want. They'll be linked below. They'll all be linked below. But I'm not posting art on it right now because, well, I can't draw paint because my hand is too shaky. So, shit happens. Looks like I have no neck because the way I'm sitting. It's like head, body. But it's, I mean, there's the neck there. I don't know what that's about. Whatever. I have my vlog channel, and then me and my mom started a channel, which obviously we feel like keeping it bad, but it was called Blubber Blast, because we blasted that blubber, except we're both still overweight, so not really. That's funny. So I'm like, I don't want to start another channel because I can in no way, shape, or form keep up with the channels already in existence, so I figured I could just make it a series, and then like, if I did an intro, you guys would know, like, what to expect kind of thing. So you won't have to sit through it if you don't want to. That seemed fair, because I know there's a lot of people who are curious, and, like, what happened, and I've said it so many times, like, I had a bleed, an aneurysm. It wasn't an aneurysm, that's a complete lie. It's a micro AVM. It was not an aneurysm. So, I mean, but I feel like if I say I had a stroke, people automatically jump on the bandwagon of, oh, well, how old are you? Why do you have a stroke so young? Because it's like, they assume it's like a minor heart attack, a stroke. But it's not. Stroke is just a word that I don't know what it means. But whatever. Anyways, I did not have a normal kind of stroke that the average person has. So I'm like, I am a 0.25%, like somewhere in that range of like non-existent people that this thing happens to. Like, it doesn't happen to anyone. So, you know, I was like, it's hard to say I had a stroke. So I just tell people, you know, there were blood vessels in my brain that exploded. That's very accurate. It's true. You know, I had a bleeding stroke, which I did, but again, stroke, the word confuses people. I had a microwave VM. They're like, what the hell is that? You know? So anyways, goes on and on and on. So I just figure, you know, it's just easier. I had blood vessels in my brain explode, which is the definition of a bleeding stroke. So to me, that's like totally legit, you know? Anyways, so my aunt was like, start a channel. And I was like, yeah, whose channel? I don't know. And then I had this idea. What if I made a series on this channel, like I said, so you guys can choose whether or not you want to watch, see what's going on, see about my like upcoming surgeries and all that stuff, or you can just ignore it and watch DIY videos, because there won't be makeup for a while. So I'm assuming, well, no, I'm not assuming, I'm stating to you guys that, you know, if you don't want to watch only DIYs, I used to have DIY and makeup. Now I'll have DIY and stroke. And then eventually stroke will disappear. Poof. And maybe it'll just be DIY. Or maybe makeup will come back. I mean, it's going to come back to me. But when it does, like, that could be at least 6 months from now. Don't want to make a video. But I have no idea. I don't know where I'll be 6 months from now. So I can't state that. But for right now, we're going to have DIYs and stroke videos. So there we go. So I posted on Twitter, like, oh, my aunt gave me this great idea. What should I call him? Because, like, I would have, like, a little catchy name, you know. That'd be cool. And I was like, okay, what should I call him? Posted on Twitter, got a whole bunch of responses. The same time I posted on Twitter, I posted a picture to Instagram, because I know a lot of people go on Instagram, or they follow me on one but not the other. So I put it on both. Sorry, I had to burp. Because I was like, well, that makes sense. So, I did that, and I put up a thing like, suggest names, and I got so many fabulous names from all these fabulous people. That'd be you. People were saying my stay at the hospital, living with a stroke, living with someone who's been, like, there were so many, brain surgery patient, like, I always hashtag with stroke patient issues, so, like, that could be it. But the thing is, I didn't want to offend anyone. And I didn't want it to focus only on, like, my room or whatever. Because I was in so many different places that, like, all my stories are from all these different places. And these are not meant to be, like, sad bummer stories. But, like, pretty, I think for the most part, pretty funny stories. Like, things that I'm like, this person is such a dumb freaking idiot. Like, I can't believe they thought that. Like, oh my god. But, like, they make me laugh just thinking about them. And I'm sure the happened to me was different. I'm sure some will be like, well, you had to be there. And you won't find it funny at all. But you never know. You might. And I will. Well, I might. I will. They're funny just thinking about them. So I had all these ideas. Names. I had all these names given to me, and I was like, that's a good idea. Oh my god, what should I do? And then my mom texted me, and I mean, it was so, like, she could have got up and walked me, but it was like 11:30 at night, and she was in bed, and I was in bed, and I got this text message, and I'm one of those people that, like, wakes up to their phone going off, so, like, if my phone goes off, I'll wake up. So I was already asleep. My phone goes off, and it's like a stroke of genius. And I'm like, I love it. So they're going to be called Stroke of Genius, which you can tell because the title up there says Stroke of Genius Introduction. So this is kind of the intro part. I think Stroke of Genius is good because it's a planned word. It's like you had a stroke of genius and I also had a stroke. But I'm also, I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm kind of smart. So I'm not, by no means if I call myself a genius, but I'm pretty smart. So I thought that would be funny. I don't know. Seriously, I was laughing so hard. Like, that's such a good name. I can't believe I didn't have a stroke of genius. Anyways, it won't offend anyone, because I'm just stating a fact. People have strokes, and it could be plain words. It's not limiting me to stories that happen in one place, like just in rehab or just in the ICU or just in my rooms, like, because there's none of that is in the title, so that's really good. I don't know, I just think that's fabulous. So if there's anything specific that you want to know, you can leave below. I might talk about it in a video. If you have questions, I might do a Q&A video. I do have a list of 10 videos that I do think are going to be pretty freaking funny, of like stories. And it's also a good way to like journal it, right? Like to see my speech improvement and all that stuff. But also because, 10 years from now, if YouTube's still around, these videos still exist, then, well, hopefully they do. It'll be a reminder to me of what happened. And even so, I'll have the videos like on my hard drive or whatever, right? So, it's kind of like a journal for me to remember what happened and the funny things, the sad things. I think it's going to be great. So if there's anything specific that you guys would like to know, leave it below. I might get to one of these videos, but I don't make any promises anymore, because promises, don't make a promise you can't keep. Rule number uno. Numero uno. Don't make a promise you can't keep. Don't make a promise you can't keep. I feel like, first of all, my face is like hideous, like no makeup, woohoo. But then also, I'm like not used to filming yet, so I'm like, look at myself. No, I should look at the lens, focus on the lens, because the lens is you guys, right? Anyways, I thought that'd be cool. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you have any of the names, I don't think it'll change, but you never know. So feel free to leave them. Also, if any of you are like super creative on the computer end of things, like the graphics, you could I want an intro so bad, like so badly, and even just having one for these vlogs would be amazing. But if you wanted to do one for like my main videos also, that'd be cool if you did both. But I don't want anything with like my picture or maybe my picture, not my picture now, that's for sure, or like actual music, like sing-along music, kind of like, how Megan Rosette is just like do 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 the line, the crisscrossing, and says Megan Rosette and the flower. I want something like graphic like that, like just graphic, not like a whole song and dance. Anyway, so yeah, that's all. Thought I'd introduce you to the introduction. That's so sad. Anyways, talk to you later, guys.